How do you feel when you see an animal going to a slaughterhouse? What do you feel like in your heart, if you can put into words?
I feel angry, frustrated. I see a beautiful life that has done nothing wrong, taken away. There's not much what I feel when I'm there because I'm there focusing on documenting. So I'm kind of focused on the activism per se. Is what I feel after. I try to switch off from social media and shut down a little bit for the day until I calm down, because I feel I cannot save those animals well in an active way. I can only tell people what they're doing, but you can't stop what's happening in front of you. Vegan Action Wales is an animal rights organization. I established Vegan Action Wales 5 years ago in Swansea. Our mission is to obviously spread the word and to educate people. We are focused on street activism mainly. It's important doing activism because if someone didn't speak to me and told me what veganism was, I wouldn't be vegan probably. So yeah, sometimes it's just helping someone see it from another perspective.
It literally takes 10 seconds to think whether or not buying your sandwich is the right choice to make, and whether or not is there a victim involved or is there not. Yeah, and like I said before, you're always going to have an impact on the world. The clear thing is to live your life really as causing as little impact as possible.
I think veganism is important to make people aware, really, because people don't realise how their food gets to their plate, and I think that's the most scariest part at all. And when we do cubes and things like that, you know, when people see this footage, they're quite shocked by it, and it's just not making that connection. And I think once you make a connection where your food comes from, that's then obviously going to make you change. So yeah, I think it's important to speak about it.
A lot of people just live in the ignorance that this suffering doesn't occur, and it could be classed as humane, but clearly from any footage that anyone's watched or from any sort of expose, or you can just go see the animals firsthand, they go through a lot of abuse. So it's important to highlight that, because a lot of people just live in denial when it comes to just everyday living through their so-called personal choices, but it's not a personal choice if there's a victim involved.
You know, at the end of the day, I think you're the one who's got to make the choice, and for me, as I say, it's easy, especially when there's victims involved. Yeah, veganism, the way forward. Stop animal abuse, isn't it? Yeah, stop contributing to it. But yeah, people need to wake up. People really do need to wake up.
Do you want to know the main benefit of being vegan? And they might think is health, environment. It's just you're not an hypocrite. You're just aligning your moral values with your action, and that's a great feeling. You don't participate to the animal injustice.